So,
Oh,
where
so
we
you're doing the
last
thing,
left
Dark.
off, huh?
You're doing the in and out thing a little bit. Just a heads up.
I literally just fixed this.
Ah, well, it was happening before you just started talking, so I wasn't sure. I was just giving you a heads up.
Boys. There, 65. Is that better?
Mhm.
Okay. Eventually, I'll find a setting that fucking works. So, where we last left off, the party had entered into the antechamber of the Tomb of Twins, and had just survived an encounter with a hostile ghost. The party now finds themselves in a larger room with a high ceiling of black stone walls and floor. There is a set of elaborately sculpted bronze doors leading to the next room, and the door is locked. There are small indentions in the center of each door in the shape of the sun and moon. Pendants. That's information that you're not yet.
So we might have to go back and get the parts of the pendant and actually deal with the annoying room.
Most likely. Tetsuya is using one of his wood stick arrows to poke at the pile of goo that's on the floor after gooifying a ghost.
These little flakes of ice on arrow.
Ooh. Interesting. That's neat. What do you think?
Well, we definitely want to give this information back to. Oh, Lorelei, are you here yet?
Hush, no, I'm not here. Go away.
I just gooified a ghost.
Yeah, ghost of one of the people we were looking for. Very descriptive. The other one is the one that killed him when after stabbing him in the back and scuffled at Cristita with a long gash along his front, as you can see by the corpse here. The other one is further in from what I saw.
So should we go further in?
Well, from the looks of it, we need the two pendants to do so. Or at least the symbols off of the pendants. Which, the one we can get easy enough. But we still got that other room to deal with. If we're going to try that. But maybe we can do it with just the one. So I would like to go back to the room and grab the moon-shaped piece and bring it back and see if putting that in the slot will open things.
Alright, let me reread the mechanism quick. Okay, so you press the sun pendant into its...
Moon?
Huh?
Moon?
Oh, yeah.
Moon.
Pendant, sorry. Into the moon-shaped depression in the door, and there's a clicking sound. Give me a perception.
Everyone or just Satsu?
Just that.
Okay, we're starting off better. 87 plus 2. A lot better than last time.
Alright. So you hear a hissing sound coming from above, and a sort of clicking sound, like two rocks being smacked together.
I dodge backwards.
Alright, give me a speed check.
That is a 67 plus 1.
Okay. So you jump backwards just in time as a few different streams of flame rocket downwards from small holes cut into the ceiling just in front of the door.
Okay, yeah, I think we need both.
Okay. I'll go get the other one.
That one still has mannequins in it.
Put on the robe
Oh, yeah, true.
and the thing. Disguise yourself.
Tetsuya will take. Well, he's gonna unsummon his bow and quiver, and then he's gonna take his boots off, put the shoes on, and then put the robes back on. Okay. I'm gonna go get the other one.
Yell if something happens.
You'll know if something happens. Tetsuya will go back into the room with the mannequins.
So you're going back to the that was destroyed?
No, the sun
No,
one.
Yeah, he's gonna go get the other pendant.
Okay, so you're going to go all the way back down to the of the mural, and you're
Oh,
going to
shut the
take
box.
the other path,
Can we circle around? Because I remember
the
we...
door leading out of the room that you are attempting to get to does not have any way to open it from this side.
Oh.
He's gonna knock.
I know what that is. Oh my god, I know.
Huh?
The goddamn thing he sent, the little arena. I finally remembered what it is.
Oh,
Fucking shut the box. That's what it is. Shut the box. It's a math board game. God damn, that was bugging me.
Okay, so Shadow, you're back in the room with the mural. You're taking the other path, the sun path, and you find yourself in the room with the 3 treasure chests and the door before you to the room that you are attempting to get to.
Noga, by the way. Also known as.
Tetsuya is gonna kind of look around the room with the door.
The chests in it, the low ceiling plain walls, and ornate blackstone chests. They're of 1 width of 4, and they line the walls. In the center of the room is a basin on a pedestal filled with water that is icy to the touch.
Okay. Tetsuya's gonna roll the sleeves of the robes up. He's gonna dunk his hands and some of his arm into the icy water. For a few seconds, he's gonna let him get nice and cold.
Alright.
And then he's gonna go and open the middle chest.
In the middle chest, once you make your way over there, is 25 gold pieces, 4 golden scales. They're very large, maybe dragon scales, some other large serpent. There is a robe that looks identical to the one on the right side of the mural in the previous room. You know, different colors, different stitching, all that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's going to. Can he refer to his dragons to see if they are actually dragon scales?
Sure. Give a knowledge check.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Come here, dice. What is it? 66.
Yes. These appear to be the scales of a bronze dragon. A creature which had the unique ability to be metal.
So he's gonna take the scales, take the robes, and he's gonna think real hard on it, and he's gonna look at the gold, just kind of. He's gonna leave the gold,
Alright.
and then he's gonna step away, take off those robes, put them in his bag, and then put on the new robes.
You are now wearing the sun robes and hat and shoes.
Shoes.
They look really good on your foot.
So he's gonna kind of look at the door again and see if he can open it.
You can't see it, but I'm giving you a look right now. Alright, so you open the door,
Mhm.
and on the other side is a banquet hall. It is a larger room with an arched ceiling curving upward to the outwards edges of the room. The black stone walls and floor are carved shallowly with intricate interlocking knot pattern. The center of the room is a table of dark wood with various banquet dishes upon it. There are 7 faceless figures in dark robes seated motionless on one side of the table facing the door. In the center, one in the center, that really needs a comma, is wearing a necklace with a moon pendant, with a sun pendant, like the one depicted in the carving.
Okay, so he's going
Because you have entered the room while only wearing one set of apparel from the chests, the figures all stand and immediately move to attack.
It was
Going-
the full set of robes, the undergarments, the hat.
Running back out the door and shutting it.
You shut the door and you hear murderous wailing and curses upon your mother's entire lineage cracks in the wood, and it sounds like they're about to bust it off the hinges at this rate. Twice they've been foiled and twice they've been denied.
Well, Tetsuya is gonna he's gonna back up some more, and he's gonna re-summon his bow, and he's gonna pull out one of the native arrows and knock it. So if they do bust down the door and come charging at him, he's going to fire.
This is a 10-foot room.
Yeah, he's taking calculated risks, but he's bad at math.
Okay. The banging against the door continued for quite some time. See if the door finally lost all of its HP.
Mhm.
It does. The wood begins to splinter and bow inwards, and you can see gnarled, bony fingers clawing at the scraps and ripping at the door, and eventually they do manage to pry it off of the hinges, and it's almost like the gates of a dam opening, this sea of flesh pouring towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear this?
You probably heard some screaming
Okay.
from the other side. Yeah, it's gonna take you like 15 minutes to get over there, though. It's kind of a long walk.
Pesky door giving you trouble, always failing. Try chronomancy. Put a hex on it to piss off a mage.
Well,
You do have that teleport and portal spell too, so I mean, you know where he's at.
Hmm.
well, like I said, as soon as that door comes off the hinges and the first thing steps through it, he's letting that arrow loose.
Okay, but what arrow?
He's using
Then-
a native arrow.
Oh God! It's a confined space.
He's using it in a 10-foot space. Yep.
Oh God! How big's the hallway?
What hallway?
You're.
Okay, so
Dorime.
I'll give you some information. So the storeroom that they're currently standing in is 10 foot by 10 foot. The is 20 foot by 15 foot. And the hallway to get into this particular room looks to be 5 by, I want to say 8, but it narrows as it gets closer to the door that enters into the room that Shadow is currently in. So, person that has the stats for the weapon, please enlighten us into how badly Shadow has miscalculated.
He's got the weapon. The stats.
Let's see right here. Let's see, it's 4d12 at a full draw. And then since I'm using a native arrow, it's a plus 120 AT. Let's see. Unleashes a eruption of ionized hydrogen sulfide that impacts the target with tremendous force and imbibes 2 stacks of poison, sizzling, shocking, and freezing simultaneously.
Oh God, that's accounting for you being in an open environment.
Yeah, Tatsuya doesn't know this.
Yeah, Tatsuya's gonna learn what a vacuum feels like.
Hope you don't like your ears.
It's not slow when when you use a native arrow. It's boom. It creates a fucking mock diamond.
Yeah, I know that. You know that. Tatsuya is cat that has grown up in an isolated village in the mountains.
An isolated
doesn't know these.
religious village.
Yeah, an isolated religious village. He doesn't know this.
Alright, well,
So I'm gonna need 4d12.
you roll that bitch.
I will.
Roll it faster, slut.
I gotta find my d12s.
No, it's too late. Ivy's rolling for you.
No, she's not.
Ivy, 4d12s, go.
Go!
Ivy
Do it.
gets all 12s. But yes,
You know my rolls.
yeah, they're shit until it's time to start some shit.
2,
And
1, and an 11.
you're really good at climbing.
Just not getting down.
Yeah. You need to apply a creature that can glide. That's what you need to do.
The sugar glider or
Yeah,
flying
play
squirrel.
like a sugar glider. So you scale your enemy, start a fight, and then just leap off and whee, glide gracefully.
Oh god, you could take advantage of being tiny.
Hmm.
I mean, Meg's doing that with being a
Gang.
fucking skink.
I mean, it hurts a lot more when you get hit, but you can get away with so much bullshit.
Faced.
So,
You ever see-
did you need my roll?
No, I found 4.
No, I was just
I just gotta
teasing him.
put my dice back up now because I had to dump the dice bag on my table to find them.
All you need is 1.
No, I'm doing all 4 at once because I have copious amounts of dice. I've got like 2.5 pounds of dice.
He bought all this dice for Warhammer, and then the prices went up.
No, not Warhammer. This is all D&D dice.
2.5 pounds of copium.
Yeah.
sorted dice my wife won't let me keep anymore was literally a post I seen on fucking Etsy. And the description was, my wife was unhappy that I had 140 pounds of dice, so she's making me sell it.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo, like, share the wealth.
Dude, everybody already bought it because they was selling it for like $10 for 2 pounds of dice.
We're gonna use my nifty little dice tray because I bought it for 50 cents and I'm gonna use it.
It's a Kanoga board.
Okay.
It is meant to cast die into it. That's how you do the math, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically you're trying to equate each one of those slabs that are numbered using the die, and then you basically remove them from play. And once you've removed all 10 of them, you shut your side of the box and you win.
Okay, so we got a. Hold on, let me grab the calculator.
It's not that hard to add 4 numbers.
Shut up! Candy brain is small. Eat my ass. We got a
Okay, but-
5, a 6, a 7,
11.
and a 12,
18,
Reroll that
30.
12. Or,
6.
and then plus 120.
150.
Dedicating.
What?
Well, hold on. Are cascading crits on?
We only get a d20.
It's normal. It's
What,
raw
Dart?
crits, so it's just 1.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I gotta roll a d20.
Don't forget you lose fresh bonuses on stuff when it gets crits.
It's already lost its fresh bonus.
Okay.
Yes, because he slapped something with it.
Yeah,
Gotta- that was-
he summoned the bow to, like he angled the bow, summoned it so that it summoned, like towards the person, towards the ghost.
Imagine
rolling a
summoning,
d20.
like an anti-material rifle in someone's gut.
New spell for Chevelle. All right, rolling d20 now. That's a 10.
160.
Yep. Okay, let me check. My
Keep that up, and I'm just gonna make you do all my math too.
K raked her sheet.
Natsu likes doing math.
Okay, so
I'm just proving how easy it is to add 4 numbers.
Well, you're only adding one number at a time now.
I do get advantage with range weapons. So do I roll those again or what?
You would
So you had
roll all the dice you're using for an attack twice if you have advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let me
See, I'm
Oh.
telling you.
roll
Just
these
get
4 again.
monstrous mutation to get 8 limbs and
You only have to roll 3 of them.
take all the swords.
Because of the crit, yeah. Alright, let's see. We got another 12, a 10, and a 5.
So the 5 doesn't matter. So 6 and 7 go up. 2, 4, plus 5.
Wait, why doesn't
plus
the
9.
5
169 plus another d20.
Why doesn't the 5 matter? 5 is a good number. 5 or more raise the score.
Because it's
And
lower
then-
than what they're previous.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's lower than the 8 he had before.
And then I roll another 20. That is a 12.
Wait,
So
if I
So
roll.
181.
Yeah, 181.
So, that's gonna confuse me.
hmm
Dropping a die because it has a lower value than the lowest value on the last roll?
No, I had the
No,
same
he was
number
rolling at
twice.
advantage.
Oh.
So it was lower than what his previous dice roll was for his third, which was a 7. Because he had a 6, 5, 7, 12. So
Okay.
I just used that same order to incorporate advantage.
So
Oh, you were just doing personal math there. Okay. Sorry, I thought.
all
the
right, so
system
I don't
was-
have anything else to. Wait, do I have any attack bonus? No. Wait.
Hey, Kane, Jesus Christ! You don't need to max the damage here. You're about to slide. Just enjoy
What?
this moment. This is gonna hurt so bad for all
Okay.
parties involved.
181.
Did you add the 120?
Yes, that's
Okay.
Yeah, that's after.
with
it.
the 120.
Alright, so that is the bow's damage and the arrow's damage, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
The 4d12 is the bow at full draw, and then the arrow is plus 120. 18
Oh
when
god,
using
no,
the
that's
native
just
arrow.
the bow when using a native arrow. I fucking never gave you the arrow.
Oh.
Oh shit. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Oh. Okay. Alright. Where's my phone? I can access the just go with that damage for now. That's probably gonna be sufficient because the real damage comes from the status effects.
Yeah.
That's how the system is set up. It's so little guys can fight big guys without having, like being demigods.
Yeah.
You
Statuses
are a
are
demigod.
always scary.
Yeah, no. I ate a fruit once and then had every negative status effect in the game except sleep.
Tummy hurt a little too much too long.
Bro, I shitted myself, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, yeah. So 181 with the numbers that I got.
Okay, so Tatsu's at 0 HP, has a level of fatigue, and lost 1 life point, and has found themselves pressed up against the entrance to the room that they were currently in.
Ooh.
Just like a cough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that could be heard throughout the entire place.
Now sprinting.
Let me find what statuses you are currently experiencing, because you definitely have some death.
Yeah, he'd probably have a 1 stack of suffocate and maybe crushing from the force.
Yeah, so Shadow, I'll go ahead and let you roll these. So 1 level of suffocation, that's 1d10.
Okay, let me grab a d10.
This is all life point damage at this point, isn't it?
Well, if he gets a 1 on the, hold on. The statuses have a 1d4 chance of critical for every stack that they have. So, delay that d10. You have to roll a d4 to see if these things even happen.
Okay.
You lost 1 life point from the explosion. We're gonna see if any statuses take more of them.
Okay.
I love the pointless trap.
Okay, so roll a d4 for the first one.
Yeah, first one would be suffocating, because just vacuums all the air out of the area.
Yeah. 1.
Alright, so that is a no. The next one would be death. The ears are bleeding.
4.
4. So, yes, you lost an additional life point, and you can't hear jack shit. You're gonna probably need to go to, like, an actual healer to get that fixed.
Mm-hmm.
An actual doctor just... Alright. Well, see the problem, just...
You have no eardrum.
Your eardrums are gone.
See, there's supposed to be a little flap of skin here. That's been ruptured.
We found out where the skin is. It just holds up like your fucking... Holds up another X-ray and it's your throat.
So did it go... Is it just completely quiet, or is there ringing, or is it just nothing?
It's completely quiet for now. It'll probably turn into ringing later.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
so
one.
suffocating, that was death.
Crushing. Was it the next one? Because he got flung against the wall?
Yeah, the statuses aren't organized alphabetically, but we should probably do it. Being crushed, yes. One more D.
Alright, d4. 2.
Okay, so that one doesn't do anything. You are within 16 feet of the center of an explosion. You have the exploding status.
Alright, so d4. 4.
Alright, so you definitely experienced some whole body rips and tears and contusions.
Yeah.
Wood.
Exploding rocks in hemorrhaging because rip up your flesh. 1 more on that.
1.
Alright, that's not going to be an issue. Is this freezing or burning status?
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on, I got it right here. Freezing.
Okay, so give me a D for that.
2.
Okay, so it's not so cold that it's gonna cause issues. I think that's all of the status effects that are going to be affecting you currently. Besides,
Okay.
the adrenaline rush that you were already in, and fatigue, which doesn't have a chance to go off, it's just a thing that goes off constantly.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, fatigued characters get -5 attack, are slowed status, and doing anything that would cause fatigue, cause fatigued characters to become exhausted. You're gonna need 4 hours of complete rest to get over your fatigue. Okay, so Shadow, or I should say Tatsu, knocks themselves out. Well, they're not unconscious, they're fatigued.
I think he may have learned something.
I think Tatsu learned a very important lesson about using powerful items indoors. Satsu arrives on the scene relatively quickly to find the doors in both directions blown off of the hinges, and just kind of either pressed up against the wall, lying straight across the floor. The nice, beautiful bouquet of food items on the table that was in the other room have been all knocked to the floor, along with the table and all of the mannequins that were impersonating, or at least doing their best job at pretending to be zombies and Zion.
What in the fuck happened?
He got his dinner bell rung.
Tetsu's just.
Okay, well, you seem dim-witted, so here, and I'm gonna give him one of my 65 HP health potions for starters.
Are you,
You know,
pouring it
he.
in his mouth for him, or just giving it to them with their bloody hand?
I am pouring it into his mouth for him.
Okay. Tatsu, you regain 65 HP over the course of a couple of seconds. It's not very comfortable, but it's better than having no stamina at all.
Yeah.
And notice he's still not fucking responding. I start snapping. Hello?
He's just gonna blink. What?
Oh god.
Yeah, there it is. Fucking Lorelei just bringing up an examination screen. Hey, he can't hear. And he's cold, but he's not bleeding to death. So that's good. Yeah.
I think I made a mistake.
I send him a mental message. No shit, Sherlock.
Amako, you probably heard all of the commotion outside after having your own adventures with Lance and defending yourself against the snow as it rose up and attacked. But eventually, you managed to fight it off. Unfortunately for everyone's favorite companion, they were swallowed by the snow and taken somewhere, and despite your searching, you could not find them.
I will be carrying him out for the moment. Tetsuya.
And he has unsummoned his bow and quiver, by the way.
Not good. We don't need that happening again.
So Amiko, yes, she did hear the kaboom from inside. After her escapade there, going to hesitate and then beckon to Leon. Leon was out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so she's going to head into the brain off. Okay, the
Entrance.
tomb,
The temple.
Yeah.
The tomb.
temple tomb thingy.
Probably right around the time I'm carrying him out.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
probably gonna meet somewhere near the entrance.
lay him to, down to rest, not lay him to rest. I almost said that, so I had to catch myself.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Dude's lost a couple life points. Those don't come back easy.
Yeah, he's not doing okay. I don't know what happened just now. There was an explosion, and I came to find him in this state. He's slightly better than he was, but
I'm pretty sure Tetsuya's ears are bleeding, aren't they?
Yes. Feel the warm trickle of fresh blood flowing down your, and probably through the insides of your nasal cavity.
I think we're done here, my friend. I'm gonna just kind of like pat him on the shoulder gently, very gently.
Alright. Help me strip him.
Can I at least get my arrow?
Lorelai is just gonna calmly
Natsu, go ahead
take the
and give me
clothing,
one
by
now.
the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, somebody's gotta get the job done.
What's this about an arrow? I'm gonna
What
send
a-
him a mental message because he can't fucking hear me.
Yeah.
What arrow?
One of the arrows that came with the bow.
Oh, god damn it.
I think it's in the banquet hall.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Gotta
see
get
if I can
that.
find it. I'll be right back.
Can't you just help me strip him so at least one of us can go do this damn mission?
Yeah.
I can help you out with that.
We're gonna just trade him clothes here. Get the right ones.
So
Fine.
Mako is going to assist with that. And so while she's doing that, she's going to point at the clothing, and then she's going to point at Lorelai,
Yeah, no.
indicating that she's giving the clothing to Lorelai.
When he gets stripped, that's when they will all see the fancy seal that's on his chest.
Yeah. And they just throw the wubby over him and leave him there.
Just kind of holding the whoopee.
Wait. Did not get the hat and boots from you? God damn it.
Alright. And that's boots, hands cold.
I'm gonna go. Well, seeing that only one chest was opened, I'm gonna go. Well, mannequins are pretty much dead now. Not sure we need them, but just in case.
Mannequins aren't even the guardian that they were talking about.
But I'll go ahead and make myself cold. Get the hat and the boots from the other two chests. I would like to know what's in them, even if I don't plan on taking anything from them at the moment.
In chest 1, there are 50 pieces for extra large.
You're cutting out.
Ah! In chest number 1, there are 50 gold pieces and 4 very large gold coins. A wax seal that, when placed upon the door, makes the door impossible to open for 1 hour, and even comes with a helpful little, it almost looks like a price tag that tells you that it does that. And there is a hat identical to the one on the right side of the wall carvings in the room that had the mural on it.
Mhm.
Chest number 2 has 25 gold pieces in it still. Chest number 3 has 75 gold pieces and a spool of red string that glows faintly. And it contains a pair of shoes identical to those on the right side of the wall carving.
Yeah.
So I'll take the hat and the shoes, and again leave the rest here for now. As a
Now I get the string.
Okay, I'll grab the string.
Okay.
And okay, well, I guess I'll dress up as one. You dress up as the other.
I'm pretty sure this garb is for this garb that I'm wearing. You have to find the other one.
Well, he had the other one.
Yeah, and that's what I just took from him.
You should both have a full set of clothes for both sides of the town.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
The
he
other
had
set-
he had all of them.
Yeah, it was in Tetsuya's bag.
Tatsu made the mistake of wearing only one part of the clothing he needed to pass through this side safely.
Yep.
And
So as I move into the next room wearing the sun outfit, I would like to find the pendant and his arrow if possible.
I mean, it's pretty easy to find the arrow. It's embedded halfway up into the floor over there. Takes some work to pry it out of the ground, but once you get it sliding, it's not that hard.
Yeah, and it's a 45-inch arrow, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
Satsu.
really in there.
Okay.
The pendant is a bit harder to find because this room is a mess now. So go ahead and give me a perception check.
done. Where's my?
I'm gonna find out how many rerolls I get today.
Less than
That is-
49.
Absolutely. It's a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
One reroll gives me.
I got a 61.
Okay.
Okay. Well, initially you enter into the room and the blast had made all of the lights from the wall sconces go out. So it was a bit of what's the word? It took a bit of time
Hassle.
to get used to the light, but after 10 or 15 minutes of looking around, picking through the various items in the room, you know, you would expect the necklace to still be on one of the corpses, but it's not after the explosion. You find it, and Satsu presumably puts it on.
Yeah. To get the door to open.
Alright. Next one is 8. And I need...
I believe that should bring us back around full circle, right?
Almost. There's a floor puzzle just like the other one. And
Oh, right.
you... For your characters, it's only been like 5 minutes, so you obviously already know how to solve the floor puzzle. So,
Would you like me to copy and paste a picture of it again, or just tell you?
you may
Well,
do it. Yeah.
Okay. So I will be doing. Wait, which one? Oh, open wrong shit. That one. Okay. So I will be doing middle. No, not middle. Sorry. Bottom right. Into middle right. Into. Interesting. They're mirrored. Bottom middle. Into left middle. Into top left.
That is correct. The door opens, same way I described it before. The party managed to not trigger the trap in either of the rooms on both sides.
What was the trap?
The ceiling starts falling in.
Ah, the ever trustworthy collapsing ceiling, almost as good as the pointless room. Watch as your
Button.
party spends hours trying to figure out why the fuck they're in the room, and nothing is ever wrong. It's just a room.
I love the pointless broom closet. Such a great room.
Yes. Put all these trap triggers on the wall and floor and have none of them do anything, so they live in perpetual torment.
It's even better when some of them click and feel like they have resistance.
Yes, but it's just some asshole who put a little breaker arm on the other side so it takes pressure to apply.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the rest chamber with the, I believe it was purple or red? Hold on. Room number 9. A respite thin room with an arched ceiling following the outside curve. There is a glowing orb suspended from the center of the ceiling, providing dim light, and a shallow basin of slightly purple liquid in the center. Yep.
And we've been in this room, and we've also been in the next room where the ghost was.
Yes. There is
and
still
then-
no ghost in there.
And in that room is where the pendant holes are, and I will put the other pendant in as well. And jump back just in case.
Alright. So both of you press the pendants into the doors, and after a couple of seconds of waiting and not having your toes singed off by flames or ice, that was the other trap.
Of course, naturally.
Yeah.
The moon's cold. Sun's hot.
Ice would have been fun.
The doors will swing open, revealing a 20 by 30 foot room with faint light emanating from the center. This is a long room with a high domed ceiling. There are 6 large square columns in 2 lines down the center of the room. At the far end of the room, Tatsu, give me a 1d10.
Tatsu's
Tatsu is outside
Deaf.
nursing his death.
I'm aware, he's also recovering HP.
Oh, okay, 1d10.
Oh, I should ask if I've regained any HP during this time.
It has been 20 minutes, so yes, you will have recovered 2d10.
Since I took quite a bit last time.
Oh, where's my 10?
That's not a lot, and that's a little bit more. Okay.
That's a 12, that's a 12, that's a 20. Where's my damn 10s?
I mean, you should be using them constantly for the D100s.
Exactly.
No, I think I accidentally put it up when I was getting all my other dice.
Sucks to suck. Okay.
So,
Suck
square
your dick.
columns and 2 lines down the center of the room. At the far end of the room are 2 sarcophagi made of black stone. In the center of the room is an elaborate pedestal. There are 2
7.
roughly cut crystals. Okay, that's how much HP you recover. Vials on top of the pedestal. They are filled with a pale, glowing liquid which casts a faint light on the area. The vials have information that you are not supposed to have yet.
Well, maybe I want it.
Not
So?
supposed to
Okay.
have yet.
Yeah, because I started reading a section that describes what the vials are and what they do and everything else, just in case the party decides they want to take them.
What color is that liquid glowing?
And
It
They're
just
ominously
describes it as a pale glowing liquid. I'm going to call it purple to be in line with the liquid that's outside.
you know what? Consistency is appreciated. Okay, time to pull out some Alhain writing here. What we got?
Is there any... Is it a circular room?
It is a rectangular room.
Do I sense anti-magic in this room?
Yes. Here, I can actually, now that you've explored the whole thing, I can send you a picture of the dungeon.
Woo!
Woo!
There you go.
Uh-huh.
So, what was the question?
You basically answered what my thought was already.
Okay.
My thought was this was the central room, and with the anti-magic, that was basically my way of trying to figure out if this was the end room, basically.
Awesome.
Double boss.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while they're standing around examining, I just want to.
I know what my other question was going to be now.
This is, you can ask your question. I'm just gonna, using the idle time, usefully, while you're sitting here examining the room with him, Lorelei is just gonna kind of place his hands on your shoulders and let his healing hands turn on so he can, help. Because he really needs you at full HP right now, Cat.
Aha, he's using layman hands. Wait.
My question was going to be, do I see any evidence of the other priest?
You do not. It seems the two priests that were sent here only made it to the previous room.
Oh, I thought my vision said he went further in when I did
Interesting.
Divine Truth.
Yeah. Curious.
Maybe something interfered with your sight.
Okay.
Wasn't that
Shit.
wasn't that a wild magic thing?
No, I just Divine Truth. It wasn't wild magic at that point.
Okay. I thought there was a wild magic vision that was basically a false vision.
Oh, there was one that was a false vision that we had, trying to scare tactic us.
Oh my fucking god. Let me scroll past. Thank you.
I hate it when it's like that. Oh, I do like the boss layout. It's set up almost like a Destiny raid though, so I wanna kill it.
How much did you heal me, by the way?
Let's see, healing hands heal. What is it? 1d6 per hand or some shit. Oh my god, Spider is just the ultimate build in this game.
What?
Pretty much, yeah. Like
Healing hands does more the more hands you're healing with. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Weapons can you can take an attack with each limb that you have in one turn, i.e., 8 limbs, 8 attacks in one turn, or 8 spells cast, which can be stacked with multicasting spell. Spider and octopus literally just become crab.
I think you're missing a very important idea, though.
Shut up.
So how much-
Millipede.
How much did I heal?
Let's see. 1d6 every 6 seconds. How long were we standing around roughly? I need a time estimate.
I don't know, maybe 30 seconds?
Okay, so let me just do a quick dice roll here. Save my note real quick. I'm files and some notes file. Done. Oh fuck. The S Pen is great, but it's retarded. Okay. Just do 2, 3. Dice rolls.
Ooh. Yeah.
22 HP. Times 2, so 44 HP.
That should... Oh, that barely does it. Cool. I'm at 100.
Nice. Efficiency.
It was literally it put me at 101 if it actually let me go that high. Doesn't get any closer than that.
So, you guys are in the room,
Alright.
all healed
Got
up,
the bips.
ready for a fight.
Alrighty. Okay, so we have pendants are in the door. We're here. I have I just wrote all this shit down. Okay. Glowing liquid, crystal vials. Not gonna be able to use any magic. Got it. Anything with the columns, or are they just pillars?
They just appear to be supporting pillars.
How about that back left corner there in room 5? Is that just a smoldering heap?
That's
Or
where
is there
that's where the goblins destroyed things.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I briefly described there being some kind of tunnel with light flickering deeper within in room 5. That's probably how the goblins got in here.
Hmm.
Gotta love goblins. Alright, so yeah, here we are in the piss hole that is the first boss room there.
We got 2 vials,
2 vials.
Pedestal.
Yeah,
2 sarcophagi.
yeah.
You guys have yet to actually roll any perceptions in here as well.
I am just making some notes about the things I would like to clarify on real quick.
Sure.
So for that, let me go ahead and I write so much better. I'm not holding my phone like a geriatric.
Same.
Hey, wait. What? Ah, there it is. Let's overwrite this. Okay, click this. I would like to roll perception to investigate the. Let me actually to investigate the damn vials safely.
Sure.
Exactly 51, as God intended, or something like that. Oh wait, what?
I got
50.
a. Go ahead.
I was just saying plus 5, 56. Yeah.
I got a 55. So
Wow.
that is a whole difference of 1.
1.
Squint.
You have very vaguely heard of these sorts of things before. You understand that it is definitely magical in nature, otherwise they wouldn't need an anti-magic barrier around it. Judging from
Yeah.
its current location, it's probably important to the twin necromancers, but you're not sure why.
May I roll for knowledge to remember the name?
You may attempt to jog your memory, yeah. Roll a smarts check.
I'm gonna roll a smarts check, and I'm gonna add the added bonus of leaning over and, come on, get loose.
A little percussive maintenance.
Little percussive maintenance at the back of the skull, the cranium, for a 53.
Versus a 30 something. What did I roll?
Yeah.
37.
Come on, what is it called?
These are probably phylacteries.
Oh my god, they're called flimclactories. That's what they're called.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Liches can use any number of items as their phylactery, but these...
They always glow.
Yeah, they do tend to glow.
It's like, where's that shoe glowing? Don't worry about it. No,
So we
just ain't worried
shouldn't
about it.
drink them.
I mean,
Wait.
you can, if you want to have a
If we-
lich's soul inside your body.
If I was the... If we take those, that's the source of their power. They're probably booby-trapped. Gamdo flimglopperers. Wait, what does this button do? Alright, that's screenshots.
Balan, you are looking at the pedestal that the vials are on. Only a 1d6.
Oh no. Okay. 5. Why? That'll just.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can move the dice with my S Pen. Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo. 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 Sorry, I've discovered something amazing. Wait, my S Pen doesn't work on my computer screen. Shit, I was trying to scroll Discord.
That would be a little too ubiquitous.
Yeah. I have played Shadow Hearts.
I have
Fine,
caught myself several times trying to transfer a file by flicking it from my phone onto my computer, and it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
I'm all for technological integration at this point. I want my waifu in my brain.
I want my anime titty waifu.
See, technically, I played Shadow Hearts Covenant, but still, I played
That's the one I played. So good. Somebody finally.
I am someone.
back on the days of the PS2.
I played it on the PS3 because I had it backwards compatible.
I had it on the PS2 because it was technically my cousin, and he was an asshole. He's like, "You're not playing it right." It's like, dude, I'm 11.
So,
Like, I just seen Midway Games, and I'm like, "Oh, Midway Games has made really good games. I'll play this."
you guys have
What?
identified these as phylacteries.
Flimclactorer.
Yeah.
It's just gonna keep changing. Flimclactory, Flimclopablob, Blimbloderper.
I'd like to see if there's any sort of traps around the pedestal.
Sure, give me a perception check and a 1d6.
Hey, Dark.
Yeah,
How far away from our position is a phylactery? One of them right now, from like where we're standing.
like a few inches.
Is that so?
Okay, so 50 plus 2 and a 4.
I have an idea. It's a horrible idea.
And that's the last of my rerolls.
All right, Satsu, I have a bad idea coming up.
Yep.
So Lorelei uses whips,
Right?
Yes.
and the phylacteries, which are there too, and he's proficient with them. So mind that, and they're only a few inches away. So theoretically, if we just grab them from the safety of outside the boss room, they can't spawn. Okay? And then we pull them and we cause them to desync, we can walk in there unabated.
Okay.
Hear me out.
I guess.
Listen. I just wanted to run that by you. Do you want to see what happens, or should we play this close to the chest? I'm okay either way.
I just imagine you immediately shattering them.
I know. And dooming the world to shadow or some shit.
Well,
You're giving the world to Shadow? Oh no.
I'm down for it. I'm gonna, kind of sharpen my claws a little bit. Start
would be
scraping out the wall, just.
Oh, everything tells me to not do it, but I really want to do it. Okay,
That's
fine.
probably the brain tentacles telling you not to do that.
I really want to do it, though. I want to just fucking rawhide. Whoosh.
Well,
Just
here, I'll put it to
cracking
you
noise.
this way. How long do you want this quest to go for?
I want it to be done quickly.
The problem is, I have played a lot of D&D before I came into this world. I may have dealt with the Lich, but I never really dealt with the phylactery, so I don't know what all it entails.
Well, all I know is Katira said that if you have the holy man and he puts the phylactery inside of something called a rite, it kills the soul of the Lich.
I do know
Unfortunately,
they
we spend too
move
much.
if we don't do it right.
Yeah, Tyra told me a lot about it, that they transfer their souls. Like the Lich is like the ultimate way to cheat death until like the gods send a champion, and then it's like committing tax fraud. It only lasts so long. Oh god, that's literally all they are. They're tax evaders. Alright,
So we have. What's the true way to kill a Lich? To kill the phylactery, right?
to kill the soul.
Kill the soul. Okay.
That's the only way. We gotta make sure. If we're talking like the only way to do it in Dungeons and Dragons style is to destroy the phylactery. That's the only way, because if you kill the body, if they're above level 4, you have to have fire and acid, or fire and acid can hurt. But
You can be a
No.
Lich below, like, max level? What the fuck?
yeah, you can actually.
That's so broken. Why?
It's super broken. I don't know, honestly. It's just
You feel like removing your soul from your body and cheating death would be a bit higher, maybe like 15
Well,
or
yeah, one would
18.
think that. Then you take into effect that your two weaknesses are fire and acid, and then you examine how many things in Dungeons and Dragons can use fire and acid natively to do damage to your form. So
So what you're
it's the
saying
financial issue, really. So if you want to be a lich, you have to take the noble background.
is you have to make sure you have lots of anti-acids and flame retardant.
Just wear fire extinguishers as your armor.
Oh god, that'd be so funny. One of them gets punctured and you just go sailing.
Yeah, Mark thought that would be hilarious to be fire retardant against the dragon until it picked him up and bit him, and they both died. Like he understood he was gonna die. I don't think the dragon had a very low int score, so it picked him up and bit him in its mouth, and it blew its head up. Like it was like, what the fuck? Why? Who let this happen? It's like Anthony literally looked at it and says, "I love you, Mark, but I don't think I can reasonably let you try and use a save roll here." And Mark is like, "Yeah, that's fair. I'll get another character sheet." There was nothing left. It was just like it was a middle finger allied by a pair of stubby legs, and that's all that was left. That's when we started implementing the rules that we have to prevent each. We're not allowed to have good technology. Anyways, we're not allowed nice things. Nerds are the reason the world is problematic. What do you mean break? Fuck off. Okay. So yeah, but we could just kill those. Like the goal of this quest is to investigate and fix this, or to perform the rite. But we don't know how to perform the rite, so the only thing that we could probably realistically do is wake them up, piss them off.
The rite is supposed to be at the pedestal, actually.
Someone took notes.
So I would like to check the pedestal for the information on the rite.
Go ahead and go.
Okay. Investigating the pedestal, you find on the far side there is a hidden door that is slightly ajar, and inside is a scroll detailing a ritual for casting an anti-magic field in this particular space. It requires using blood to draw the
Blood magic?
Yeah, let's see. The scroll describing a ritual for casting an anti-magic spell, as well as a variant for casting a movable anti-magic field to allow the vials to be removed. The ritual involves inscribing the glyphs above the door in room 1, which is the entrance, with blood in a circle, and pouring some of the liquid in the basin in room 9, which is the purple fluid basin, back the way you came, in the center of the circle. A 2-foot spherical anti-magic field is created. 4 feet, that's a weird way to... Okay. It's either 2 feet or 4 feet. Maybe it's an oval.
We'll just go ahead and say approximately 2 feet.
Yeah. About 3 feet in diameter. The circle, or sphere, is created in the air above the circle, lasting for 1 month. You can see a ritual has been performed on this pedestal several times. So there you go.
Yes. Deaf cat noises.
Okay, so it's inscribed the glyphs above the door in room 1 with blood. And then...
Blood magic, huh?
You also said the purple basin in room 9 had to be with what? Also blood?
You pour the fluid from the basin in room 9 in the center of the circle, and that creates the area.
Okay.
Rituals are fucky like this. They can be anything and mean something to somebody.
Okay. Is our goal to just perform the rite and move on, or are we trying to end this for good. And you said there was a alternative mobile one?
Yes.
Hmm.
The mobile version of the ritual is not actually described in the module, so I'll say that if you were to perform the ritual on the vials themselves, there you go. That's the mobile version.
In which we can move the phylacteries and get them destroyed the right way.
We could take them back to Aldam. He would know what to do with the blood. He's dealt with undead things before. Being a
Okay.
what he is.
So then should we do the mobile version and take them to him and collect the stuff from the chest on the way?
That might be the best idea. I'm sure he would reward us for bringing him the phylacteries.
Okay. Consider it done. Do you bleed?
Yes, I've been used for blood magic rituals before. It's pretty common.
Oh,
It's okay.
I haven't.
And then they'll stop and think about it, and
Oh,
you
I know
it's
who has
pretty
blood.
good.
Hey, wait, weren't we
Do
just
you
treating
not
somebody
bleed?
who was bleeding profusely?
And they are actually in room 1 right now. Hey, Tetsuya, we need to borrow your blood. Okay, but yeah, I would like to head back, and I'm going to stop by both chests, and I'm going to collect the interesting items from all 6 chests. Make myself cold before I grab each of them. And I have written down all the things, so you don't
Alright,
have to
good.
repeat them.
I don't have to mention all of the tahigis again.
Nope. The gold pieces, the large ruby black candle illuminates any room, which is not in there. The gem encrusted cup, jar of thick paste, very large coins, no golden scales because those were taken, and a wax seal when placed upon the door makes it impossible to open for one. Ooh, we could use that on this room, just in case.
It would have been a very helpful item for Tatsu to have had. They just never opened the chests.
So yeah, I will collect all that stuff and make my way to room 1 and pat Tatsu on the shoulder again and take some of his blood to inscribe the sigils above the door.
Literally just like take some of the underclothing that they had that's all soaked now and just squeeze it out like a rag.
Tetsuya, he instead of screaming this time, he's talking a little too quietly. So what are you guys doing now?
I am fulfilling our mission, and I will make my way back to room 9 to the purple liquid.
Just got the fucking got Lorelei standing there watching the caskets.
Tetsuya heard
Intense
none
suspicion.
of that.
And then I will use the liquid on the phylacteries and put them in a... Actually, I have a perfect container for them right now. How
Are
big?
you
How
mad?
big are they?
They're like potion bottle sized.
So remember the terrarium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
I'll put
Yeah.
them in there.
The fun thing about rituals is they don't have any, like, physical cost to your person unless you design that into it. You can just literally make a sandwich and hold it up and say that's a ritual.
I'm gonna glance at Lorelei.
Adam?
Thorium for your thoughts.
Nah, it's not really worth anything. Just don't really know what I want to that'll be alright. I'll just move them on and call it good.
Okay.
I had a bad feeling from this. Feels like this could have been way too easy for them to
Well, I mean, the priests in town were able to conduct this rite many, many times. Well, I don't know if many, but they have been able to perform this rite. So, I mean, if they're capable of doing this, then
But the
You
real
know-
question is, why didn't they just destroy these two?
probably because they don't have the proper methods to.
Oh well, above my pay grade to worry about that, I suppose.
And once we get back to the entrance. Oh, what, Amiko? What happened to what was his name?
I think he was Lance, but it was really weird. This snow kind of rose up, attacked, and took him, and well, we couldn't find him after that. And then there was explosion sound from in here.
Lorelei would like to prepare a spell just to be safe, by the way. No, I won't tell you what it is.
Well, you kind of have to.
Oh, well.
Can I ask a question? This terrarium is now an anti-magic field.
It has one within it. It is not emitting one by itself.
So I can have Layara back on me and it won't be
Fucky.
affected by the phylactery anti-magic thing.
Anti-magic fields don't radiate outward unless they're designed to.
Okay.
It specifically creates a field that is 2 to 4 in diameter. As long as Layara is outside of that, they'll be fine, along with any other magical items. So probably don't put it in your knapsack.
But you were saying 2 to 4 feet, right?
Yeah.
So if I were to hold it within that distance, that's my question.
I mean, if you want to have your arm at full extension for the entire time you're holding it, then yeah, you could have Layara linked to your body. It's probably better to hand it off to
Lorelei.
Lorelei, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
American
man,
Dad.
Then I will do
Oh.
that.
I was gonna tell you that he was gonna prepare an explosion just in case things went awry.
Alright, so you have a explosive spell prepared in case of... What's the trigger?
Shenanigans?
Well, you're not
Excessive
wrong.
stupidity. Got it.
Well, good thing
Oh.
Tetsuya already did that.
The trigger would have been basically any active attempt on his person from anybody.
Okay,
Oh god.
that's fair.
And, oh yeah.
Yes, we
third
did collect
level.
Tetsuya
no,
as well.
hold on. No, I was. Yeah, he was gonna take one of the bandage kits and put them in his ears, so it stopped bleeding all down his all down his face.
I think after 20 minutes it would have stopped on its own, but sure.
We should really let the doctor look at him when we get back to the conference.
Well, yes, definitely. He does not seem to have improved very much.
Just blank staring, just blinking every once in a while, not saying anything.
I will send him a mental message. We got things figured out. We're heading back to a safe place. We'll get you some help.
Holy fuck! I just watched Dave come online.
Did we complete the mission?
Holy shit, Dave's
I
online?
just said yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
He's on mobile,
Blizzard, I
so
guess. You know
He-
your Snickers so really good.
he's still doing the teaching thing. I still play with him on Sundays.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay.
But he said
What you guys are doing
Ah.
Sundays now?
I do my other game on Sunday, and he's in there too.
Oh, is it like Forgotten Realms or some shit?
No, that's normal. It's World of Warcraft 5e.
Yo.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're cool.
He's our priest.
Man.
I am a Draenei hunter.
Alliance or Horde?
We're
I think-
Alliance. I'm a
Okay.
Draenei. What do you expect?
I don't know. I don't know World of Warcraft.
Then why even
How
ask?
You know enough to have an opinion on it.
You're cowards is what you is. Yeah.
But yeah, I
Oh
would
my God.
give the terrarium to Lorelei, and I guess we'll start making our way back.
Third level explosion, by the way, so I'm sorry for anybody that gets caught up on him when someone goes to attack him.
Probably make a stop by the town to let them know situation.
Okay. So, stop off at the town to let everybody know that you've taken care of things. What specifically do you tell them?
Ah, shit, we didn't put an anti-magic. Those guys are gonna wake up.
Are they?
I mean, the ritual on the pedestal just says to do it where the vials are.
Yeah, so that's still
Mm.
taken care of. I mean, that anti-magic field wouldn't have reached the sarcophagi from where it was placed anyways.
Nah, the sarcophagi are like 20 feet away.
But I will tell them we have performed the rite, and we are in the process of trying to make it so the rite never has to be performed again. We are investigating now that we know what's involved.
Alright.
Tetsu's gonna kind of tug on Satsu's shirt a little bit and whisper, "About the priest we found."
No.
Well, since I didn't hear what Tatsu whispered, I'm just gonna assume that the villager you're talking to didn't either.
I heard it. Just barely, but I heard it and it made me laugh.
So, they are happy to hear that you're going to be taking care of the issue permanently, but they have some concern that they want to make sure that it's performed properly, whatever it is that you're going to be doing. Because if the liches escape, then this town is the first place their rampage is going to reach.
Well, then I will try to find the one that gave us the information on how the rite is to be performed and let him know how it was performed. That way he can be confident that it was done properly.
Okay, that one is less concerned since you did perform the ritual in the proper way, though you did skip a lot of the more pious and fanciful steps that were not detailed in the scroll.
Excuse you, I was constantly praying to my idol to make things work.
Lovely.
What? My idol's better than yours. Shut up.
My dick is much bigger than yours. My
It
dick can
is.
walk right through the door with the...
It's huge, even. It's insane. Truly,
kid
it's got a
is
mind of its
bigger than
own.
yours.
Tetsu, you're just kind of blinking, watching everybody talk.
Trips me up sometimes when I swing too hard left.
Again, this individual is concerned that, you know, if whatever it is you're going to be doing to deal with the phylacteries permanently, if it were to go wrong for some reason, then this village would be the first place that is attacked, and they can't exactly pick up everything and move at the drop of a hat. So they ask that you at least give them a month to get everybody moved somewhere safer.
Well, if we give you a month, then I imagine we'll have to be back to perform the rite again.
But if we have these, we can just perform the right there.
I mean, I do have the glyphs written down, but I don't know how proper it has to be in concern of the door and the liquid and stuff.
True. Well, I guess we'll just show back up in a month and make sure everything's okay.
Fair?
That's if Aldom even gives them that long.
I fully expect Aldom to not give them that long and just do it anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
Um,
like, "Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I know
But
what
yeah.
I'm doing.
I-
Oh
yep,
god,
I'll-
it's failing.
I will do my best to allow you time.
They thank you and offer you some travel supplies, food rations, and some fresh water. And they wish
Is
you
this
safe
more
travels.
that bear buffalo?
It is. They even seasoned it and left it in a marinade.
Oh, how dare you eat Baruffalo and not give me any?
You're a part of this.
Oh
They're
yeah,
giving the
I'm just
rations to everybody.
paranoid about getting poisoned.
You know, Tetsuya is gonna
Again.
give a polite bow. Thank you.
Oh,
God, oh, sorry, he messed up.
he did an oopsie and his ears popped.
Oh, so that's what the what's a good way for this person to say this? So that's what the
Boom.
Diggity.
ominous rumbling sounds of thunder crashing against the trees was.
Yeah, too many.
I think that's how they would say that.
Still, lessons learned, right? And I'm gonna not be gentle on this pat.
Just thud. Ah!
Ow.
Tatsu just lost one of the d10s of health that he gained in the process of walking over here.
I did not do attack mode. Okay, that would be a lot more than a D10.
Tatsu's
But he
kind
is
of injured
feeble
right
and
now, and
injured.
bruised. Like, you're doing more damage than you thought.
And you're strong and mighty.
But I'm skinny and lithe.
Live.
Anyways, I will thank them
Eh,
and hope they enjoy the rest of the Baruffalo. And thank them for their hospitality and their information to allow us to help them.
just as they're walking away, just fucking Lorelai just, you really do have an ass that won't quit, don't you? You better stop them. It's confusing.
Tetsuya still being nosy while they're walking away from the village. Even deaf and bruised, he's still looking for shinies.
God darn it.
Glad he hasn't tried to take any of Lorelai's jewelry.
64.
I got an 80, so that would be a
Oh.
no.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
Oh, here's a shiny, and I'll. Do I even want to give him his arrow back?
I don't know.
I think we should, but on a caveat that he doesn't use it.
I'm curious if Amiko is able to recover that bow from Lance, though.
Was Amiko able to recover any from him?
The snow rose up out of the various hills. It consumed Lance in his entirety. You searched and searched, digging through the piles, looking for them, whilst dodging your own waves and spears of snow. And you were not able to find Lance or his equipment before the explosion distracted you from your task.
And deleted.
The Fey realm with you. Whee!
I'm sure
Hey,
it'll
quick
show
question.
up somewhere.
Quick question.
Well,
Small
all the
argument with-
information's gone.
So settle a quick argument with someone that I was having. What's higher in order, Archfey or Fey Lord?
Lord.
Lord.
Thank you.
It's literally the what's it
Pinnacle.
no, that's not it. I'm trying to think of like what it's actually called when you have like
Hierarchy.
Baron, King, what that order is called.
The monarchy?
Hierarchy.
Yeah,
Chain of command.
essentially like the monarchistic ordering of power.
Order
So-
of
Be
rule.
above Arch.
Oh,
See,
no.
okay, I just wanted to make sure. I literally just, it wasn't like a violent one, but like it was just a disagreement. Like I've played D&D in Forgotten Realms and everything a bajillion fucking times, and they were trying to just. I kept saying that, you know, a Fey Lord is the worst kind of Fey, and then, or just because, you know, in terms of Danger, and they try to tell me Archfey. I'm like, dude, a Fey Lord is higher than an Archfey because there's can be multiple Archfey, but there's only ever one Fey Lord in that hierarchy. Just wanted to make sure I'm not crazy.
You have the similar hierarchy for like demons. You can have an archdemon, but they're in service to a demon baron.
Demon
who is
lord.
in service to a demon lord. You know.
Yeah. Anyways,
Want to make sure I wasn't going insane on that one.
Yeah. so how are we getting back?
Presumably the same way y'all got here.
Mhm.
Ah,
How do I copy the fucking video for this stupid TikTok thing you posted, Shadow?
Huh?
Why can't I
Oh,
just
some of
right
them-
click and copy it?
Because it's TikTok.
some of them disable saving, so you just type in the words TikTok video downloader online and then copy the link and throw it in that.
I don't want to like save the file. I just want to copy the link.
Oh,
then
the
you
one that
click
I shit
three dots.
the one that I sent to shitposter?
Yeah, the Elden Ring one.
Oh, that's just click the 3 dots and save.
I don't want to save it. I just want to.
You just want to copy the link, you click the
Then-
3 dots, then you click copy link. That's simple.
There is no copy.
Or
Or-
share.
Oh no, I clicked something else. I don't fucking know.
Because it's not a link, it's just like an actual video that I sent.
You just uploaded that video.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, if you upload it directly, there's no link to where it's from.
God damn it. Okay.
You can just send the video, unless it's cropped out, it should have the
Flippy.
watermark. Yeah.
Nope, I'm already saving it. Okay. Anyways, yeah, making our way back.
Making our way downtown.
I did not say downtown. Damn it.
I was about to.
Yeah, I think they were actively avoiding saying it.
That's why I
Because
said
of
it.
it.
I heard it like 4 times in the brain tentacles. I'm like, fuck it, I'll say it.
That's why I said making our way back. I specifically ended that way.
Yeah.
Wah! Anyways, you make your way back pretty simply. Once you get a safe distance away from the town, Lorelei will fumble around in their pocket and they'll pull out a whistle, and they'll give a blow on this whistle, which only Amako can hear, and it's one of those the fuck did I just hear?
Amiko.
Yeah, Amako kind of hears like this.
Just like.
It's like
Hey.
hearing. It's like hearing a death whistle, but in reverse. And then once that echoes out for a second, just this crimson line appears visibly in the air, and the archway of fucking blood opens up.
I think I like the
there we go.
match method better.
Tetsuya is going to step through once the portal is completely open.
This
He's
whole
putting-
operation appears distinctly evil.
Oh, it's evil when some strangers in the woods do it, but when the church literally summons demons for training their paladins, it's proper methodology. Oh yeah, I'm the bad guy. I let loose one fucking Vesuvius baby on a city that spited me. Chaotic evil. The church creates taxes, lawful. I'm just saying, where does the hypocrisy end? Xarxes 2020. I'd have made a great president in this game. Fuck you.
Does Amako need gold?
Amiko has pats.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Amiko has 4 gold.
Ah, yes.
That's it.
Today they're just kind of casually wheeling a dragon's head by on a cart.
I mean,
All
4
us-
gold is more than most paupers have, so they're
True.
already richer than like middle class.
Yes,
Tetsuya
use
is
your
gonna-
short stacks correctly. Do what these guys are doing. Have the goblins sit on the head while you're carting it off to saw off the horns.
Tetsuya is gonna wave. Hi!
A big ass garrote wire saw, and you got one of them on one side, one on the other, and just lean, rock, lean, rock, lean, rock.
You know, with how prevalent the ivory market is here on Earth. I wonder how much you could sell a dragon horn for.
A lot. Just because there's a lot of people that want it for all kinds of weird shit. Just like here. But it has actual effects there.
No, dude, I swear, if you
And
snort
some,
dragon horn dust, it makes you a beast in bed.
It might also give you a monstrous transformation stack, but that'll wear off after about a couple years. Hey, you want to go eat some golden villagers? I really want to go pillage. So, yeah, I invited you to this brunch to inform you that I have cancer, but, let's know what your thing is.
I have somehow developed gold-based cancer. There's no known current cure.
Except gold to prolong it. What if there's that one dragon out there who's only hoarding gold because it prolongs his cell death, and he's just he's using the gold to fund his own cancer research, and then we come along and kill him. Humanity.
I mean, I feel bad for some of the encounters some DMs set up. Like, you just got this monster out living off the edge of town. The only reason people are scared of it is because it's ugly and it hunts things that, you know, it's just trying to survive. Not even attacking the village. People just are concerned that it's there. So they hire a bunch of, you know, strangers to go to that creature's home and, like, barge in and kill it. Like, of course it's gonna attack.
My gosh. Oh my god, if you ever want to see something hilarious, just throwing this out there. The fucking Beholder in Goblin Slayer Abridged. You can watch a video and hear what it's saying, because they just spoke its lines and then reversed it for the abridged. So somebody went back and reversed the scene so you can hear what he's saying. It's fucking hilarious.
I have seen that, yeah.
Just, oh my god, my fucking eyes are melting! It's just like, then when they first pop up, oh, y'all speak, it's like, ah shit, they're speaking common. I can't speak common. You guys speak Underdark? Just all legitimate questions. God. That shit lives with me every day. Like, what if they're just trying to talk and their roars just come off wrong? So we're like, I'm gonna kill them. Blah. Like, they're roaring while they're fucking getting their leg cut off isn't them roaring in anger. It's like, please, I haven't tracked me in the morning. And then you fucking murder them. I don't think about that. Oh god, no, don't think about that. It's probably advocates for monsters.
The giant
Advocates
spider
for
descends
non-monster
from the
violence.
ceiling in a menacing
That deserves to die.
But,
Unless it's got
you know,
tits.
if you actually have the cat cap of understanding languages on, you find out that its menacing hissing is actually just it inviting you to a pleasant tea party.
You guys want some tea?
So
The spider has tits. I don't want to deal with it. All right, but yeah.
Then we should probably take the terrarium up to him, shall we?
Yeah. What do you got there, Lorelei? Phylacteries with lich souls in it. Okay, well, sorry I asked.
What you got?
Can confirm.
Smoothie.
Tootsie is just gonna give a wave and a smile.
Yeah, we need to get him help.
Oh, yeah.
He needs some milk.
All right, Amako, be a good doggo. Take the cat and follow the little. See that little red line that has like the little. What are those called? The like pulses in it, like kind of looks like a heartbeat. Yeah, just follow those. That'll take you to the doctor.
I sending him a mental message. Follow Amako.
Okay.
Ow.
The next time you send him a mental message, you should just shout it.
Hey!
I don't
You wanna
like
go
yelling.
army?
I don't like yelling even in my brain.
I mean, it's convenient being able to control the volume of things. If I have an annoying song in my head, I just turn that shit down.
Bop, bop, bop. The
So
problem with
Amiko is
Umbop,
going to lead him along the line.
Right.
Tetsuya will follow.
She's going to point at the line to indicate what she's following.
He will nod and give a thumbs up.
the signs by the doors as you pass deeper in also kind of help navigate. So you actually find your way to, you know, medical.
I should probably change the soundtrack that's playing. You guys are no longer in the two.
You haven't been streaming it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's just, I just thought this was one of those days where you didn't want to stream it. It's like, alright, I understand.
I mean,
It's like, yeah, there's a mood.
I've been playing the one track this whole time. I don't even have a track prepared for this area.
No, see, he has to stream this one because
that,
the
play
person
that,
wants to know how
that.
their dungeon went.
Play that, play that. Alright, so I've already played every single thing on the left side of that list, so that... Yeah. Played Final Fantasy, played Pikmin, played Tales of... Oh, God, yes.
Off topic.
Oh, no, I'm just looking at them like, oh my god, I'm such a nerd.
Just fill out your own.
Shut up! Don't tell me what to do, bitch!
There you
I got a friend who got a 94. Fill out your own.
Suck my dick.
I only got a 16.
I love being a nerd. That's okay, Ivy. Most of these games probably didn't exist when you started gaming. You were the ancient one. That's pretty pleasant music. I like that.
I like that, yes. I'll be right back. My drink is empty.
So, where will the line be leading?
It'll be leading you all the way to one of the waiting areas. Where there's actually a reception set up like a hospital.
Okay.
Or they're just like rows of folding chairs lined up with people like hacking and coughing and bleeding everywhere.
Oh, what? No. Any critical patients show any signs of duress like that are immediately moved to one of the isolation rooms.
Oh, okay, so it's not American healthcare.
Yeah, no. These are just for people who are here for something, you know, non-serious.
Oh, you're getting a little sick? Let's put you with all the other sick people so you can get more sick.
That's the thing.
Now, the
Hospital
isolation
sickness
rooms
is
can
worse than
hold up to
Concrete.
like... Yep. I know the isolation rooms in here can hold up to like 10 people, but if they have to put 10 people in there, they bring up the divider walls. So you're never sharing the space with someone because they don't want to risk cross-contamination of a virus. That's how you get super bugs.
That's how you have an isolation crisis.
Plus, you got you know, Asia over there that refuses to give you antibiotics just because you think you deserve them. It's like,
Nah, they got what are those fucking things called? Figo something or other.
okay, so you're thinking of virophages,
That's it.
which are of the same type of methodology, or well, they're different. They achieve the same end goal of a phagocyte, which is what the white blood cell is known as.
It's
I would
just-
like to. Can I
White-
use Oh my god, Dark! All right, hear me out. Just shoot this idea down, yes or no. A character who has used magic to copy transmigratory abilities.
You only
They
came
can-
up with that idea now?
Okay, well, no, technically, I'm just wanting to make it public. You know, it's like one of those things like pulling it up from my After Dark Twitter to see, you know, testing the waters with it, and if not, I'm gonna put it back down. You know, is it too racy, guys? Too spicy? Any porous material I can slip through.
I mean,
That
Leara
doesn't sound
over there is
intimidating.
literally a single-celled organism. They could do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking like a whole ass person. That way, you know, they get no fights. Like, I can pass through anything porous. Okay, and he's inside my skin.
I mean, yeah, all you really have to do is make sure that, you know,
So,
the connections with the brain stay where they're supposed to be, and you could do that.
So you're green lighting my tickle the nipples from the inside build? Cool.
Sure. It wouldn't be the first time the build has shown up in Abroad.
I know, and I love it.
There's a
Alright.
there's a whole tribe that lives in the Forbidden Forest that does that.
Gotta be really awkward to trade with them. Trying to be like, where the fuck did he go?
It's a pain in the ass to trade with anybody that lives in the Forbidden Forest because the Forbidden Forest actively dissuades anyone that's there to harm it.
I'm not here to harm you. I'm just here to sell goods and fuck women. Oh, you fake can do it, but me, illegal.
It seemed very receptive to Satsu.
Well, because you guys were just there to find a specific fae, so it made it easy for y'all. Like, the less time people from outside the forest spend inside the forest, who aren't there to join the forest, the better. Because you gotta
Yeah.
remember, that's the narrator's territory. And he's already seen the kind of damage that humans can cause to his fucking brain.
Yeah. I poured Moonster on the Forbidden Forest, and now I'm banned for life.
Mounture.
That's gonna be Falon's tactic. Keep fucking with me, old man, and I'll drop a 55-gallon drum of lube life in your brain. Try to make it a neuron connection when that shit's so slippery a horse can get in.
I would like to propose that we take a rest now that we have made it back.
Rest sounds like
Yes.
a great idea right now.
Yep, you're going to drop the flackers off to Aldom, who, when you open the door, he's just currently standing there in the mirror. You're not sure what he's doing. Then he turns around and you realize, oh, he's just shaving. Or rather, he's trying to unembed a knife from his jaw.
Ah.
It slipped.
Okay. We did what you asked. Found one of the priests. He was dead. Killed by the other one, by the way.
That is an uncanny, scarily fast regeneration rate you just watched on him.
Reminds me of Daughters of Mnemosyne. Interesting.
Minimosine.
Mnemosyne, cool.
Aldom contemplating turning their left eye the other way inside their head using their blood vessels.
Please don't. So yeah, the one was dead. We dealt with his ghost. The other one we weren't able to find, but we didn't see any evidence or remains of him, and we literally went all over that place. Lorelei has the phylacteries of 2 liches for you that are currently imbued in an anti-magic sphere for the next month-ish. I will pass along that the members of the village outside of the tomb are asking if you could please wait about a month so they could properly find a different place to go, in case things turn awry. They were very friendly, so I would also like to make that request.
No.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice, really. I don't really like that village. They wanted to use a lot of no words with us, but I think they're so scared that we're within walking distance.
I mean, they probably have a healthy respect for the fact that I, brought them a nice meal.
Well, we have had a good relationship with them ever since we did kill that wyvern living in their own forest that time, and got rid of a golem, and got rid of another golem, and then got rid of the old man making golems in the woods.
There it is.
When we transplanted him, he wasn't really hurting anything. He was just throwing rocks together. There was that one giant one, though, which we told him you either have to put it in the sea or someone's going to hunt you. So don't trust the islands.
Um, if you don't mind, I would be much in need of a rest now. It's been quite a bit of a walk.
Do you want to go see your horse?
I do.
Mm.
I have missed him.
Mm.
Was there anything else you required of me at the time? At this time?
No, I think you're fine for now. There'll probably be another job. Don't lie. Set them over there. Yeah, I should probably do that. Fish tank, bam. What the hell are you wearing? Ritualistic garbs required of me by law.
Oh, God. Well, also just starts immediately taking them off.
What you want? I look like them all. What? I like them. If you're naked under there, I will drown you. That's his idea, and just takes off running.
Not my idea. Just for them to wear it.
I don't really know what he expects. If he could trick me, his last name is Bandersnatch. That screams, I rebelled against father. Actually, I think he did. How about you? Did you always hate your father? I always hated
No.
mine.
I like my dad.
That's good.
I hope he's doing alright.
One can only hope.
Wait, question for you, Dart.
Eh.
Was my stepmom still alive when I joined? I think she was.
You joined back in, what, 2000?
It's been like 3 years.
Yeah, so like
I think she was still alive.
the specific dates are hard. So it's
I'm
like,
not worried about specifics, but I know it was a November 15th that she passed, so, and that was like 2 years ago.
So then, yeah, they would have still been.
So I would wonder how my dad and Kathy are doing.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh yeah, if you see Tetsuya walking around, ignore his
Thank you.
mental disability.
Please.
And you just hear, "What?" like in the distance.
I'm sorry. Did someone hit him so hard on the head that he developed a moment?
He hit himself on the head. With this, I haven't returned it.
Well,
I'm gonna pocket it again.
I'm just not even going to question that one. Anyhow, off with you then. I'm busy, ish.
Of course.
Yeah.
Would you have somebody later that would be able to identify some items for me?
Yes, we have a lot of people. I believe if he's still currently available.
Really only need 2 items identified.
You could take it to the Broken too.
Okay, we'll do that on the morrow.
They always seem to know what it is. Remember, they know what they have more than you know what you have, even if you made it.
But I'll go spend some time with Jack, and then have some of this Buffalo.
You get some of them vibes from him when you leave. You can just hear him humming or not humming, faintly singing the just, Come, little children, the time has come to play. Here in my garden of shadow. Back to shaving without cutting his face open because somebody decided, yeah, we'll kill the dragon this way.
But yeah, I would spend some time with Jack, have some steak, and then find Tetsuya and give him some things.
Tatsuya and Amiko would probably be hanging out together, or possibly waiting in line at the medical treatment.
You'll probably be done by the time I'm done spending time with Jack, okay?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess you got a point there. You'd be busy a while.
Well, you know, Jack is kind of pent up.
Mm-hmm. I have not been actively using the portal stuff lately.
Yeah, and the stable hand, stable hands can't really handle them, and the stable master doesn't like it because it activates his animal sense, and then suddenly you wonder, like, why is my horse unconscious? And just the minotaur is sitting there shaping a hoof. I don't know. Probably did something stupid. Just fucking burying a fucking a horseshoe. Oh. 'Cause you know.
So, Satsu reacquaints themselves with Jack for a while, make sure they're all healthy and hearty. Jack's getting kind of old, though.
Hey, we got a blast from the past here. He's a good horse. Give him love.
Jack's probably only gonna live maybe another year, maybe 2. As for Tatsu, the doctors give them a lifetime of about another year, maybe 2, if they stay in this line of work. But if they decided to live a nice, safe, and healthy life, they've got another 50 or so years ahead of them. Also, they're going to magic your ears back together.
He's still on a phone call, I think.
Oh, I was gonna inform him of his doctor literally being a vampire.
Yeah. Well, this is information Amiko is going to be sharing for now.
Oh. They're chatting up Amiko, so just, how old are you?
Amiko's gonna think for a bit, then she'll be like, you know, I don't know for sure. I'm not very old, really.
Huh.
Like, how old am I? When were the Greeks around?
I think Amiko technically, because of the nature of her species, is not very old at all.
No, she's probably pretty young.
But technically, she's probably outlived many of them already. Because they don't tend to live years on end.
I mean, Amiko's already outlived a few of their... What are they called? It's not brood, it's, what's
I'm
a
back.
group of puppies called?
A litter?
A litter,
pup?
yes.
Oh, I see.
Amiko's already outlived several of their litter sisters. Just because,
Aw.
you know, when you get sent down to the planet side to deliver or take offerings, like, it's not always a safe location you get sent to, and being made of plasma makes you immune to quite a lot, but not everything.
Correct.
Oh, things were happening to you, Tetsuya. Now that
Yeah,
we're
you're
back.
Happening.
You currently have just a bare ass palm on your chest, measuring your heartbeat, while your doctor talks up the lightning doggo, and it looks like the lightning doggo's talking to thin air in the mirror behind him.
Setsu's just gonna kind of blink some,
Uh,
This-
watching.
He's
Dark did say
standing
he would fix your ears, though.
Yeah, he's gonna fix your ears, but he's making sure you have no underlying health problems prior.
They're mentioning how you have maybe a year, maybe 2 left if you keep adventuring as dangerously as you have been.
Mm-hmm.
The first time he adventured.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd say he's got about a year.
It's like if he keeps this up, he'll last a year maybe. If he doesn't do this, he'll last another 50.
If he eats his greens and veggies, he'll last another 60 at least.
They look at Satsu. How have you survived this? Dragons?
Dragon.
Oni?
Making yourself very available to the whims of those in more power.
I'm not even sure if Tetsuya would have any underlying health conditions.
Uh-huh. And he'll pull out a small clipboard. I can check for any and all problems you might have with your body, but I do actually require you, per the terms of my service as a medical physician under the Hippocratic Oaths, to request that you sign this consent form for blood withdrawal.
Also, fuck you, pay me.
And his ears aren't fixed yet, right? Or are they fixed?
No, he fixed those first because those were
Okay.
a serious traumatic event, which could impair his thought patterns and everything else because of the pain.
Yeah.
But he hasn't put you on any painkillers yet, so it still do hurt.
Hmm.
He needs you to be clear and concise to read the form and make sure that you want to sign it.
You need to be legally clear of mind to sign the form, not necessarily in a pleasant state of mind.
Preferably both, but they'll take one over the other.
He's gonna, read through the form.
Hey, can I do this one? Because this is a little joke.
Sure.
I have. All right. Roll me a perception check when you're reading this.
Okay. 87.
Okay. What is it called when the first letter of every sentence spells something out?
I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a secret message.
Acronym?
No, it's like, oh, you goblin. So, as you're reading this, when you get to the very last one, you notice that it spells, I am going to nom your blood, okay?
Wait, you're going to nom my blood?
Mm-hmm. Have you signed the paper? It's a consent form for blood withdrawal. The fastest way to determine any health problems. You won't be infected.
In fact, what do you mean? Tetsuya doesn't know what a vampire is.
I see. Note scribbling down.
Is there a pen with this or something to write with?
Yeah, it's on the clipboard. It's a clicky
Okay.
pen.
Okay. He's gonna click it a couple times. Click, 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 click. Before he signs the paper.
Amiko's fingers starts drawing near to his nose as he's clicking. Bloom.
But he will sign the paper. Yay, thank you.
And you'll see them, like, they'll kind of walk over and they'll get some comfortable little gloves on, after they stick their hands, kind of like they stick their hands in a little mechanism on the counter and you hear, and they look at their nails and make sure they're good. Then they put their gloves on and they take out these little kind of a vial with these two little, looks like wax caps, and they'll kind of lean back and they'll put one on each of their vitors. Okay? And give the bottoms a little pull. Sanitation. Then they'll walk over and they'll very gently pick up your arm. Do you want it here? Or would you prefer it somewhere else?
Here's fine.
Anything you think when this happens, it's just the procedure. This is purely professional. None of this, to any extent, should be indicative of your actual emotion, okay?
Okay.
Verbal disclaimer out of the way. Now that part you read about intoxicating sensations are they cannot be held against the physician.
But Tatsuya doesn't know what's going on. He like I said, he doesn't know what a vampire is. He doesn't know what they do.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's just inspecting your wrist, and then you feel the sharp as they bite through it relatively easily,
Ew.
and it stings, and then it goes numb, and then the sensation comes back, and it feels way too good.
Tetsuya just.
Ah. Pick up. And then they'll pull the little wax caps off and see. You're good. You have an increased amount of white blood cells, though, so I believe you've been exposed to small amounts of radiation, so might stay out of the sun for a little while. And maybe some iodine tablets.
Radiation. What's radiation?
Essentially, it's very, very spicy light.
Light can be spicy.
So, okay, small course here. It happens a lot that he actually has a chart to break out the basic explainings of radiation.
Is this because of the bow in such close quarters?
Alright, so he'll pull out the trusty red-blue chart. Here you go. So we can see, or humans, my kind, and possibly the dog, most individuals of humanoid nature can see light on this kind of spectrum, from this end to this end, blue and red. And this is what you see. Sunlight, a lot of the sunlight is in here, but they'll kind of flip the page to a smaller version of that same chart, but with a bunch more marks on one side of the red than these here. You can't see these, but they exist at the same, what's called a wavelength. Now, these ones here get progressively faster. And the faster they get beyond the visible light spectrum, the more of a problem that they pose. And see, you got hit with something in this range. You couldn't see it, but it was there. It was created because of a lot of energy was released by something. By something was very hot, usually is the cause, nearest you.
Oh, I think I know what caused it.
And see, when this spicy light hits what's known as a cell in your body, which is what everything is made up of. All of your skin and your bone, it's all made of cells. To an extent. There's some discrepancies depending on what we're talking about. But here is what happened, is some of it hit you all over, mostly in your torso, because it's the largest area, it's got the most mass, and things are drawn to things with mass. That's just how it works. And I'll turn another little page on this clipboard. Yes, this is on their main clipboard. So, spicy light hits your cell, hurts some of the cells. Other cells try to repair it. Because that cell is essentially poison, it kind of hurts them a little bit. But you didn't get hit enough, so it won't keep spreading. It'll only make some of them sick along with it. And the rest will get rid of it. So right now your body's making a bunch of what are known as phagocytes, or white blood cells. The transmigratory defense cell in the body, and it's doing its best to just move around and pick all these bad guys up and kill them both before other living ones move it to the garbage chute in either end of your excretory region. I.e. your nose, your throat, your butt. Yeah. So,
when I shoot my new bow, it does, I don't know what causes it. It does a big, like, not an explosion, almost like lightning, but it makes things sizzle, freeze, and electrocute.
Hmm. Alright.
I think someone on the range called it hydrogen sulfide.
Okay, then. Going to give you my professional opinion. To never use that without being in an open environment ever again.
Yeah.
Hydrogen sulfide, what it's called. It's very dangerous. It's toxic, corrosive, poisonous, and carcinogenic. And it's also odorless until it gets to a well, it's only odorless at a certain concentration. And if you can't smell it, the concentration is high enough that it will cause near instantaneous suffocation.
Oh.
It's also known as H2S gas.
Okay. So only in open air.
Yes, only in open air. You can fire it into a closed environment, so long as the environment that you are using, because I understand the importance of powerful enchanted weapons. Just do not use it in a confined space again. You should be
I didn't-
lucky you came very close to. I mean, aside from the exorbitant amount of capillary ruptures across your body, you came very close to having fractures. Multiple fractures. You do have some contusions and a handful of temporary deep thrombosis effects, which don't worry about that.
Thrombosis.
Is
It's
there
a
a
funny word.
shallow thrombosis effect?
Why does everyone laugh at that? It's because the word throb is somewhere in there.
I don't know. I've never heard birds this big in my village.
No, you see how your foot is currently swelling and it's very tender?
Yes.
That's thrombosis. It's most common in the cat's feet or legs.
Oh.
And they'll just gently grab your like foot, and they'll move a hand up and show you half.
Okay.
Whole thing is the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Does he get goosebumps as you trace his leg?
Yeah, I probably would, because those fucking pinkies is soft.
Yeah.
Understand now?
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Oh, and if you get tired at any point after this visit, try your best to stay awake. You may have. We don't currently have functioning radiological equipment. You may have a small concussion. If that is the case, just please do your best to stay awake.
Okay.
Yes. And stay away from extremely caffeinated products.
What's caffeine?
A problem and an addiction that we all suffer from.
I'm surprised he was able to derive caffeine from caffeinated.
Well, I should say, what's caffeinated?
There you go.
Caffeinated is any product of caffeine. Caffeine is a problem, an addiction.
Oh.
Literally one of the few legally addictive substances in pretty much all of your food, right next to sugar.
It's one. It is legal despite being damn near a drug, if not a drug. I would consider it one. Most of the medical boards in the world do, and it's enough of a problem in Asia that they've banned it in quantities in excess.
They also banned
Okay.
what was it, poppies?
I guess so.
But yeah. So. Alright. So. Are you familiar with how prescriptions work?
No.
Okay.
My village didn't have medicine like this.
No, I know. Many people are still traditional even to this day, but we wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't sound science behind it. Now, and a prescription is, in this case, this is going to be a authoritative recommendation from a medical professional. Myself. My credentials are on the wall, and I'll point, and it'll show Oxford University. I love the concept of Oxford.
Ooh.
Oxanford.
It's Oxford and Stanford. They got into a fight and conjoined.
It's pretty.
Fucking Stanford is old as shit, though. I mean, Oxford's way older.
Yeah.
I think Oxford was founded in like 1096 or some shit.
What is the medicine that Tetsuya is receiving?
Alright, let's see. Do you have any allergies? I don't
Not that I
taste
know
any,
of.
mind you. I don't taste any, mind you. But you'd have to come back in a few days for your blood to hopefully have a lower. I'll give you something for that actually. I'm going to go ahead and give you a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
Ibuprofen, as it's known to some, vitamin I. It'll be your best friend.
Okay.
Get that one traveler that came back into this war is like, the first thing I'm doing, medicine. I'm making it. Humanity deserves to never have pain again. Acetaminophen for every poor person. It's all a long con to keep the workers' revolutions down. Okay, dokie. Oh my god, that's wrong.
Clicky clacky.
Click, clack, click.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Fucking unmuted just to get caught by Ivy saying the same thing before I could.
Okay, dokie. And
How much do I owe you for your services?
I'm sorry, what?
This is a service, yes? Don't merchants and those that offer services require payment for them?
Just slowly lowering paper on clipboard. Young man, medical care is a human right. Who's been charging you for medical care?
Well, while we were in my village, we had to make an offering to one of the priestesses to have our ailments cured.
They were a horrible doctor.
But we didn't have any doctors. We only had priests and priestesses that took care of us.
Well, don't worry. I'm going to give you, actually, it might be better just to give you aspirin. Just a little bit stronger, in case the thrombosis gets worse, and, some hydroxycarbamide. Hydroxycarbamide. That would be good for you. Try and lower your biggest count. Okay. Alright. Do you want him sedated, or do you just want him to walk around like that? He might whine. His foot's going to be very, very sore.
I don't think we need to sedate.
Sedate him?
Don't think it's necessary, but
Oh, okay. Darn. Alright. They'll tear their little strips off this pad and they'll give them to you. Okay, you'll go out here and you'll follow the little green line to a little window with if the bars are down, that's fine. Just give it a tap. They'll open up, and you'll give them this, and they'll get it for you.
He will take the little paper. Thank you.
Oh, and if you can't read anything, tap the sign that says translations.
Okay. Thank you again. Tetsuya will get up, and just head out. Got a little limp because of his sore footsie.
Mm. I'm tickled
And-
pink by the concept of a vampire doctor. Kiss my ass.
He is going to follow the green line to the bars.
That's a pretty simple interaction.
Yep.
You give him a ticket, you get your medicine.
Here's a loud whinny a ways away.
Eh,
Don't worry about it.
okay. Once he gets the medicine, thank you.
They give it to you in a little, kind of like a little plant-based box of some kind with a sucker on the inside.
Happy cat.
They refuse to believe that positive reinforcement with candy won't work on adults.
I fucking will.
I know it will. I'll go to the doctor and give me a sucker. Hey!
Yeah, lollipop.
You're saying I get a Snickers and all I have to do is let the doctor shoot me with a fucking needle?
Hell yeah.
That's what you see is another one of the doctors. They've got like a very. He's trying to pull away from the needle, but they distract him with an ice cream cone. And that's all it took. That was the bribe.
So once he gets his medicine, he's gonna, he's gonna look at Amiko. So should we go find the others?
I suppose we could. Figure out where they all ended up. Well, where Satsu and Lorelei ended up, I suppose.
Yes. Well, I think the best place to start would be where we last left off. Where we last left them.
That sounds
So,
reasonable.
Where we last left off, the party.
So Tetsuya is gonna head that way, following the red line back to
Yes. Red line back to where they had been
the parted
before.
ways. Yeah.
Did I hear an oom?
What?
That is here oof.
No. That
No, I heard-
that was Mikey.
Like did Mikey just walk into a wall or something?
I don't know what he did. There's no telling.
He seems like the type because I know I've heard thunk in the background before when we were playing, and literally just the words, "You good? Yeah."
Yeah, he has a habit of putting this bucket on his head and careening headfirst into a wall.
Yeah. He's just playing like a normal kid.
Mhm.
That's giving him brain damage, just like all our parents did.
Come at it, Brain Injury Club. Yeah.
Traumatic brain injury. Go wee.
So, what's your group's name? Super High Intensity Team. No.
So, Tetsuya's gonna go back and start looking for Satsu and Lorelei.
It's not hard to find Lorelei. He's currently enjoying himself a very large basket of fries
Mhm.
with a centaur sitting on him.
Hi, Lorelei.
Hi.
The centaur is sitting on Lorelei.
Well, they were like, I'm gonna sit in your lap to be cute. And he's like, yeah, sure. Because, he knew it was gonna happen, but they realized it's actually gonna sit on his lap and most of his torso.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm happy where I am. I'll just give the flank a pat. A whole lot of women, though.
So the doctor fixed my ears and all.
Oh, who'd you get?
What was his name?
You never got his name.
I didn't
Yeah,
get
I
his
was gonna
name,
say, I don't think we ever got his name.
but I couldn't see his reflection in a mirror for some reason.
Oh, God, he's so handsome.
Yeah, he took a little. He said he did a little. He's gonna draw a little blood and said my white blood cell count was high because I
I'll
got
be
hit
honest.
with spicy light.
I'm gonna be honest. When he talks, I just kind of fucking zone out, staring at his eyes. I mean, I understand all the science words. It's just I ain't really worried about getting filled up by drugs.
He said I got hit with a little bit of radiation.
Ooh, I see.
So I have some medicine because there is a thrombosis in my foot.
He means your foot. Oh my God, your foot's swollen. Whoa,
Yeah,
your foot
Yeah,
has
you
reached
might
about
want to put
twice
that
the size.
it does hurt.
Well,
He said for me not to sleep because I might have a concussion.
that's a good idea.
So you'll probably want to sit, put your foot up, or it's gonna swell and hurt even more.
But don't I have to?
Nice.
Don't I have to report in that we completed the job?
We already did that, sugar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you, you little goblin?
Playing third to a.
She's probably over with her dad, or her mom, or her cat. She's over there with the thing getting horsed.
Getting
Okay.
horsed.
Is there a spot where I can rest?
Sit beside us. Just I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Good.
And Uncle will find him something to put his foot up on.
You can put it
Is
up
it
on the.
Amako?
Oh, that would be adorable. But there is there are many an ottoman. So basically, where you're at is you're sitting in one of the mini lounging areas, like it's just kind of a rec room, and you're in the giant on the side of the room that has the giant U-shaped couch that goes across basically 3 walls.
Ooh, that's big.
And there's just a bunch of little low clearance tables and fucking, those good old shin shattering sized tables and ottomans everywhere.
Yes. Wait, do the coffee tables move when you're not paying attention?
They do, yes.
Little bastards.
They're enchanted. One of the defense protocols for an invasion is to make all the coffee tables scatter out of all the rooms across the complex. And then they just turn the lights off and wait.
So
Just bit.
Tetsuya will sit down and prop his foot up on an ottoman.
Then
So-
Amiko will sit next.
I did learn something very important.
What's that?
That if I shoot my bow in enclosed space, I'll almost die.
That's a valuable lesson. Did he give you an estimated time to live?
He said if I keep adventuring like I have been, a year.
Shit, you should really get good then.
Well, this was my first adventure. I've never been on an adventure before. And I've never had a bow like this and dealt with anything like this.
To be fair, most of the people of this world have never had a bow like that.
You're fucking welcome.
Seriously, somebody had to suck some mean dick to get something like that for you.
Yes? I don't know.
Who gave it to you?
It just appeared. We were going to meet the Fae.
Oh, it's
And-
definitely not a.
dangerous then.
So it's super dangerous. So it appeared out of nowhere when you were going to meet the Fae. But it doesn't radiate Fae, which means it radiates something strong enough that even the Fae didn't try and steal it. Great!
And I took it to the pawn shop to have it identified, and they say there's a hex on it that they can't divine what it is. And
Oh, so that's
their
why
eyes
we
will-
had to go find a new eyeball.
Sorry. And
And they gave it to an adventuring virgin.
yeah.
In the hands of an experienced adventurer, that would literally start a fight with
I forget.
someone.
No,
with
Does
their
Satsu
kidneys
know
locked up.
that this is because of her?
I
Mhm.
well,
I think in that particular instance, you did not remember afterward.
yeah, cause you got it from the motivator instead of the narrator. The narrator lets you remember. The motivator has a program to fix.
Yep.
No, it was because of the triple road break. I thought.
Yeah. The narrator was there just to constitute the actual performance being done. The moderator was the one that designed the item.
Oh. Okay.
And I only have 4 of the arrows that came with it that let me do the super powerful whoosh.
You know what? That's a good thing. I love you. You're so adorable, but never.
I never gave you the one back.
Yeah, just leaving the sentence there. Just never.
Basically. Just no.
That glove can start wars.
That bow is probably fairly equal to Ivy.
I don't know.
I don't know
Ivy's
about
extra
that.
flaming.
Ivy literally still has a staff of destruction. There's not much else that can contend with that.
Yeah. Ivy can literally.
Ivy has a lot of very dangerous things hiding in her inventory.
Ivy doesn't just have a staff of destruction. They can make one if they feel like it. They can say, "Oh, that's a nice looking item. It's gone now." There's forgotten magic, and then there's lost magic. Ivy has lost magic.
Hey, yo, I know people that have that too. I am the lost magic. Please return me to my owner.
I could just see Shadow one day. Hey, Ivy.
No.
Aww.
Motivators going through the system
Basically.
files finally got to magic. Why are there so many spell schools here that aren't connected? Let me just fix that real quick. Oh god, everything's broken.
It's like, oh, that's why.
Okay, fine, I'll just remove them. Everything's broken again.
Tetsuya. So,
Load bearing PNG.
The coconut.
Fucking pineapple. Yeah, the coconut.
is there any way I can get some water so I can take this medicine?
Oh yeah. They'll just kind of hand over their big old glass, which is not water. It is a milkshake.
Ooh.
You know, he's gonna read the instructions on how to take the medicine.
In your body weight, you take one of each tablet every 6 hours a day for 5 days, or until pain stops for the anti-inflammation. And you take one tablet every 16 hours every single day, which is interesting that that's on the second label, every day for 4 days.
Okay, so one tablet every 6 hours. Okay. So he will take one of each tablet and. What?
That's who's sending a fucking customer statement, and I fucking love. I'm sorry.
Then
I can hear that in my head.
I'm sorry.
Continue, Candy Cane.
and he's gonna, take the pills and drink some of the milkshake to help swallow them.
That's a very sweet milkshake, like extremely sweet.
Tetsuya just. Oh, it's so sweet.
It's fresh.
It's almost like that. What they call it? The frozen treats that one of the film.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah.
That's literally what that is. You just take ice cream and you throw it in a cup, and you add extra milk, and you mix it real good. But we didn't have any milk, or rather, we didn't want to go to the the agri stuff and get a cow's milk. So we just got some milk here.
What kind of milk?
And then Lorelei will look up at the centaur like a quick dart of the eyes. Just, fresh milk.
The fresh kind.
Let's see if Tetsuya can connect 2 and 2. With a 5, he cannot. He's just gonna kind of
8 different
blink.
kind of animals they could get milk from. They probably got it from a plant. You're pretty sure you saw they had a farm.
They're out there milking almonds.
You're the one with the fucking cashews. You're the freaks, not me.
You're the ones in the back with your little friends milking fucking cashew nuts!
Yeah, I am sure that lactose intolerant is a plague to humanity, but need I remind you, we currently do not have a cure for cancer, and there are 12 readily available milk substitutes, which I would argue is 11 more than we need.
If I remember correctly, isn't coconut milk not even included in that list?
I think
No,
it's
it
been
is.
removed. Well,
Is it?
I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those vegans argue over it.
Yeah.
The coconut has meat and it's but it's milk.
Lorelei, did we get
Oh.
paid for the job?
Oh yeah, we get paid.
Oh, and I found these in one of the chests, and he's gonna show him the gold dragon scales.
You can keep it, hon. I'm busy
Okay.
doing some math in my head.
And Akatamame and Anotamame said that these are from a bronze dragon.
Oh, cool. We just killed an earth one apparently that decided to take a bite out of the top of the hill that we're living in.
No.
And apparently it was hungry or something.
Was that the dragon head that was being carted in with 2 people on it, sawing the horns off?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, no. Earth dragons, I don't think have horns. That was a different one. I think Earth dragons have these weird, ridges.
Well, I remember another member of my village that got exiled said something about if it have tusk, we must fuck. And then they were exiled.
Oh.
That's
I don't know what they were
very
talking about.
vague.
I don't know what they were talking about.
Dragons are sapient enough. They can take the D if they want to take it.
The D?
That thing that the Oni and all those ladies that he probably gave you.
Oh.
It's a dong, a penis. They just call it the D. Pipe. Schlong.
I didn't know that there were so many
Hecker. Callywhacker.
nicknames for
Why?
it.
Wiener. Wang Dang. Fondel Dingle.
Weenus?
Got a lot of names. The only common one is oh yeah, but what's the word?
I don't know, which one is more common, Rick or Dick? Because the number of people that call or ditch people out like those 2 in swears.
Once
I don't know
Tetsuya's
about
taking his
you, but
medicine, he's gonna.
I hear it called dick more often than brick.
Yeah.
I used to hear prick a lot, but because of how society has shifted to more millennials, I hear dick a lot more.
Yeah.
Because we're not prudish. Which, an argument was made by a little fur that I know was prick is literally just shorthand for prudish dick. I mean, I can see it.
I don't think it actually is.
Yeah, but I can see where they're getting from because you don't
So
really want to.
I can see how it could be surmised, but I don't think that's actually.
Yeah,
where it
very
came
obviously not where it came from, but I can kind of see it because you never want to call an annoying snob a dick. You always want to call him like a worthless prick. It just feels better. It feels more succinct. But yeah. All right.
So,
Mhm.
what do we do now?
We have to
Well,
figure out exactly how much ADP is going to be burned if we use a Class 1 lever to lift the 800 pounds of horse ass repeatedly.
I am going to sit here and try and do multiplication math in my head. And also make sure that I have a potion of sanguination, because I'm definitely going to need it. Blood production, because I'm losing it to my legs right now. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Hmm?
Can you get my pipe out of my pants?
Sure.
Using completed, I can unmute.
And they're just gonna they're gonna point to their pants that are currently sitting underneath the table by their foot.
He's gonna reach down and get the pipe.
Thanks.
Here you go.
There is a rainbow colored man thong in the pant pile.
Of course there is.
Well, I think Lorelai is just one of those. I think he's an example of gender fluid. He's what he wants to be. Joke's on you. I'm gender fluid. You can't strike me when I'm moving away. Whoosh.
Until it gets down to below 32 degrees.
And then they become rigid and become gender solid. I seen that meme during the ice storm, and I posted by a local fur on Twitter, and I died laughing. It's gender fluid motherfuckers when it gets below freezing and they become gender solid. It was just angry degenerate noises.
What if it gets to above boiling and they become a gender gas?
They're just in so many states of sexuality at once that they're also confused.
They're gender plasma. They are the fourth state of gender.
No, you know how there's like flaming homosexuals? That.
Yeah. Flaming homosexual, cold homosexual. It's like spacious homosexual, condensed homosexual, free-flowing homosexual, and then just erratic homosexual.
What's that one like new state of matter, super whatever?
Well, we
Ferrofluid?
recently created Bose-Einstein condensate.
That one, yeah.
Dark question.
Uh-huh.
Did the ghost or the mannequins have any XP?
No.
They're dead.
Oh.
The
Okay.
mannequins were just objects, and the ghost already died.
Yeah, it died again.
Yeah, but you didn't smite it with holy magic, so it doesn't count.
Oh.
Well, that's not the reason, but
I don't know, the phylactery sucked it all up.
that's the
Damn it.
reason.
So just do what Aldom's gonna do and drink the phylacteries.
Tetsuya does not need a third soul in his head.
Bold to assume that they'll survive in his body. Hey man,
Witches may be
listen.
strong, but I don't think they're two dragons at the same time strong.
Yeah. Like, we will take over this place. And then just the dragons, little baby lich, little baby, little baby, just little baby. Just pushing them back and forth. Come on, guys, stop. We're dangerous.
The Lord of Cinder.
All right, they're Fordak. I made this thing of like letting him. I wanted him to watch it with me just to show that he'd like it. So we watched Legend of Vox Machina, and this motherfucker proceeded to demand that we watch the rest of the first season and what's available of the second season. Last night.
I was up till like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning here by the time we got done.
Yeah.
And then I had to explain.
Ah, god damn it. Discord, I cannot have 2 calls at the same time. Fuck's sake. Ah.
Literally use children as human shields.
Oh,
Vox
okay.
Machina and Critical Role
I am
to
back.
have the joy. Welcome
Someone-
back of knowing that
someone was
Jester
trying
learned
to call
romance from
me.
pornos.
Discord does not like it when you have 2 calls at the same time. It is
Yeah.
also 9:06, which means the session is over. I'm going to stop recording now and see what this person wants.
Okay.
Oh my god, I guess.